My friends out there, I'm back. Genesis Mining. I will go over allocations and talk to you a little bit about that. Allocation is a good way to get other currencies, other coins in your wallets. So let's talk about it. Let's say, for example, I bought Bitcoins, and say I bought Bitcoins for $100. All right, so now I'm mining Bitcoins, but now I'm looking around, saying, okay, I want to try to mine Uno. Let's mine Uno. So I'm like, okay, I'll split. I'll do 50% on Uno and 50% Bitcoins. But now, since this over here says auto, I'm not mining Uno. I'm still mining Bitcoins at 100%. And when the day of mining Bitcoins is over that day, 50% of Bitcoins will get converted into Uno currencies. Then I have 50% Uno and 50% Bitcoins put into my wallet. Now, with calculations, if you go down into ZTech and say I want to do 50% on this, and I'm doing 50% on Bitcoins. Since it doesn't say auto here, that means I'm mining ZTech, ZT. I'm mining this at 50%, and I'm mining Bitcoins at 50%. So now I'm mining two things. I'm mining two things for the price of one, but split up 50% and 50%. Because it doesn't say auto. Anytime you see any currencies that says auto on it, that means when you get done, whatever contract you bought, it'll get converted into Dodge. So let's get another example out. Zcash. Let's look at Zcash. Now I'm on Zcash. I'm mining Zcash at 100%. And I want to mine something else. But Bitcoins and Ether, it's on auto. So now since that's on auto, I want, say, Bitcoins. I want 50% of Bitcoins. Well, I'm still mining this at 100%. When the day's over with, since this says auto, I'll get 50% of Zcash converted into Bitcoins. So that's telling you I'm not mining Bitcoins because it says auto. What the fuck is that? Litecoin. So now it says auto here, so I can convert it from Litecoin to Dash, Zcash, or I can mine Dodge, because Dodge doesn't have auto here. So I'm gonna do 50% and 50%. That means I'm mining Dodge and I'm mining Litecoin at 50%, and Bitcoins is at auto. So when Zcash gets done mining at 45%, I'll get whatever. It's not 50%. I'll get whatever it is, convert to Bitcoins. Let's watch this video from Chris really quick. He talks about Genesis Mining when he got started.
Contract. It's a one-time payment. Now it does say that on the website, but I didn't see that before I signed up. I thought it was $72, which is what I bought the mining contract for. I thought that was going to be $72 a month. And I thought, okay, it's only going to take me a couple of months to see that in month one I spent $72, that I get more than $72 worth of Bitcoin. It doesn't work like that. You pay the $72 up front, or you pay whatever the fixed fee is for the amount of mining power that you purchase, and you pay the one-off fee for the contract. And then it pays out in Bitcoin every day, forever, supposedly. Well, they say forever, but in reality, according to their terms and conditions, they'll continue to do it as long as it's profitable for them. So it's a bit risky, because they could cancel tomorrow if they wanted to. They could cancel my mining contract, and in a minute we'll look at how much I've earned so far. So it is a big risk. So let's go to payouts, the Renault payouts. Okay. Now this is after 3 days, and you think, whoa, what's going on with that? Well, there's another thing is that because of fraud prevention and because I paid with a credit card and this and that, they hold the first lot of Bitcoin for 30 days to prevent, you buying a contract with a fraud credit card or whatever. So if we go into my account and then not settings, my orders, it does say there. So that's the total amount of Bitcoin that they have given to me, or how much my contract has paid out in Bitcoin. So what's that? 109,000 Satoshis. And when you go down here, these are the 3 days. 1,000 was paid out on that day, 4,000 on that, 4,000, yeah, and then 51,000 on that day. Why is that so much higher? 51,000 in one day. Strange. I suppose it depends on the mining pool that they're part of and which one of their mining pools wins the block reward, or what percentage of it. Because if they're in a smaller mining pool and that mining pool wins the block reward because it's shared out between less people. Anyway, in terms of return on investment, all we do is take this number, let's copy it, and let's use a calculator. We pop that number in the calculator, and then if we multiply it, multiplied by, so what's the Bitcoin price today? $357. It's 39 cents. 39 cents after 3 days, right? So that'll be after 3 days. So if we multiply that by 10 to get 30 days, it's $3, $4 a month. $4 a month at that rate. Now, it's not $4 a month at that rate because it very much depends on the Bitcoin price at the time. So that's why on the front end of the Genesis Mining website, they say they can't really give you a return on investment estimate, because I'm calculating this based on today's Bitcoin price. You know what I mean? So that might be greater or less than tomorrow. But let's assume that the price stayed the same. This would be $4 a month. So the Bitcoin price stayed exactly the same, $358 forever, right? Let's see on that basis how long the contract would take to pay back. So let's say it's $3.92. Let's say $3.92. So if I paid, what was it? $72.50. $72.50 for the contract. If we divide that by the $3.92 per month, this will tell us how many months. 18 and a half months. If we divide that by 12 months, it's 1.5 years, right? However, 1.5 years from now, the Bitcoin price will not be $358.
He got started. He thought when his investment of $75, he thought for sure that he's getting $75 a month back. He was a little confused about it until he read the contract. And with his investment, you can see that it will take him a year and 5 months to get his money back before he starts even making a profit. So that goes to tell you what I was trying to tell you in my last video about. This is not a quick money scheme at all. It's not. It's a long-term investment, and that's what you're doing. You're investing money into this for the long term. Don't expect to come in here and pump in $30,000 and expect a return in 3 months back to start making profit, because you won't. You won't at all. You'll be mining. You probably get mining $15 a day. So you do the math with $15 a day before you see yourself see you're profitable. That's about 8, 9, 10 months before you see yourself profitable. So why even dump that kind of money in? If you have that serious cash, go buy a mining machine. You could buy 10 of those for 30 grand, 8 of those, say, for 30 grand, and you could be making money right off the bat. Well, folks, I hope this helps about allocations and the little video I played. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Thanks a lot, folks. God bless.